for virtual story time. Not quite live. Wow, let's get right into it. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We stomp and sing hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. With our friends, it's story time. We wave and sing hello, hello, hi. Welcome to virtual story time. Not quite live. Well, guys, this upcoming week, get excited because this week's craft is about bats. I don't know how to make a bat sound, but I'm going to be like, that sounds like a mouse. I should not make that sound. That sounded really bad. I'm sure you guys could probably top my bat sound. So I say, stop in next week and let me know, okay, what it sounds like when a bat, makes the bat sound. Well, I'm not going to hold you guys because today is a great day. So, just saying, get out there and enjoy the last few moments of a really, really nice day, because I feel like colder days are ahead. Now, let me show you the books we're going to read today. We have Superbat by Matt Carr, Stella Luna by Janell Cannon, and finally, there was an old lady who swallowed a bat by Lucille Colandro, illustrated by Jared Lee, and Bats at the Beach, written and illustrated by Brian Lies. Okay, guys, we're going to go to our first song, and the first song is called Flap Flap Went the Little Brown Bat, and that song is a familiar tune. I cannot remember what the song usually is, but when you hear the tune, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I know that one." Okay, so let's say that together. Oh yeah, I know that one. Flap flap went the little brown bat one day. Flap flap went the little brown bat. Flap flap went the little brown bat one day, and they all went flap flap flap. But we know bats go la di da di da, la di da di da, la di da di da. We know bats go la di da di da. They don't go flap flap flap. Slurp slurp went the fuzzy fruit bat one day. Slurp slurp went the fuzzy fruit bat. Slurp slurp went the fuzzy fruit bat one day, and they all went slurp slurp slurp. But we know, but we know bats go rub a dub a dub, rub a dub a dub, rub a dub a dub. We know bats go rub a dub a dub. They don't go slurp slurp slurp, slurp. Flap. I don't know. He kind of seems like he's flapping, right? He's flapping. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that one. By the way, forgot to mention that I'm putting, the books that we read today and the songs in the description. So if you want to sing along, by all means. First book I have on tap for you today, Superbat by Matt Carr. Oh boy! That's my bat sound. Oh boy! It was the middle of the day, and Pat the Bat could not sleep. He was bored of hanging around in a dark cave. He wanted to be special, like the superheroes in his favorite comics. Hey guys, bats read super comics too. And then it hit him. Pow! Pat had a great idea and set to work. It was not easy using Mom's sewing machine, and his wings kept getting in the way. Keep the noise down. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. I heard you. But after a couple of hours, his outfit was ready, and Pat became Superbat. the other bats woke up, they were all surprised. I'm Superbat, said Pat. Wow, said Gary. So what are your superpowers? I have super healing, said Pat, boasted Pat. So do we, his friends screeched. Good point, muttered Pat. Okay. Not starting off well there, but it's okay. We got some time. All the other bats gathered around to see Superbat. Can you lift a car with your mighty muscles? Asked Gary. Or shoot laser beams from your eyes? Added Glenda. Well, no, said Pat, his voice wobbling a little bit. But I can fly, he said, leaping into the air. We can all fly, the other bats chuckled. What else can you do? Pat tried to think of another super skill. He felt like every bat in town was staring at him. He was very nervous. I have echolocation, which means I can find my way in the dark. The bats all laughed. That's nothing special. We can all do that. Ooh, tough crowd, huh? Pat trudged off home. His wings drooped, his ears flopped. He did not feel special anymore. I'm just a normal bat in a silly outfit, he sighed, trying not to cry. Poor Pat. Just as Pat was about to rip off his suit and cape and throw them away, his supersonic hearing picked up a faint cry. On the other side of town, a big bad cat had trapped a family of mice. Pat's wings spread out, his ears perked up. He bravely flew across the city as fast as his little wings could carry him. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? I think it's a bat in a funny little costume. Pat swooped in like a blur of fur. The big bad cat took a swat, but he missed Superbat. Pat dived back down again and flapped his wings really fast. Wham! And scared the mean cat away. Shoo, cat, shoo! The mice were free! You saved us, they cried. Thank you! But who are you? Oh, masked crusader, my hero! Pat smiled modestly. Me? I'm no one special. Oh, yes, you are, cried his bad friends, who had followed Pat across town and seen his heroics. And you do have a superpower courage, sorry. You truly are a Superbat! Yay! And then Pat flew back to the Bat Cave for good, or for a good night's sleep at least, with his friends behind him all the way. He really did feel rather special. And that was Superbat. By the way, you should check out this book because the author took some time to put some batty facts in the back. So I would check it out if I were you, especially if you enjoyed the story. Well, let's get to our next song, because it's all about the songs and stories. All right, so we're gonna do 5 little bats. I only have the one, so I guess I'll use my hands and the bat, maybe just the bat. We're just gonna make it keep flying back and forth. Okay, just imagine that I'm holding 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bats in my hand. I'm only holding one. 5 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. Mama bat said, squeak, 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 but only 4 little bats came back. Yeah, we'll just use this as Mama bat. 4 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. Mama bat said, squeak, 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 squack, but only 3 little bats came back. No. Well, 3 little bats came up, went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. Mama bat said, squeak, 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 squack. But only 2 little bats came back. Oh, wah, wah. Well, 2 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. Mama bat said, squeak, 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 squack. But only 1 little bat came back. Wow. 1 little bat went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. Mama bat said, squeak, 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 squeak. But none of the little bats came back. Aww. Well, 5 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. Mama bat said, squeak, 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 squack. And all the 5 little bats came back. Yay! Reunited and it feels so good. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. We all know how much I like saying the reunited song. But without further ado, let's get to our second book, right? We've heard Superbat, and now we're going to hear Stella Luna. It's a very classic book by Janell Cannon. So sit back and let me weave you a tale. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I'll name you Stellaluna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out in search for food. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, the owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats, dodging and shrieking. Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stella Luna into the air. Her baby wings were limp and useless as wet paper. Down and down she went, faster and faster, into the forest below. The dark leafy tangles of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stellaluna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold fear. Mother! Stellaluna squeaked. Where are you? By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again she dropped. You guys think that Stellaluna's gonna find her mother? I hope so. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, opened her mouth. Pop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. Woo. The birds, Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and slept at night. She ate bugs, even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing, except for one thing. Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. One day, when Mama was away, the curious birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. Yeek! She cried. Get back up here this instant! You're going to fall and break your necks! At least they tried. The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into the nest unless you promise to obey the rules of this house. Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces. She slept in the nest all night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stellaluna behaved as a good bird should. But what's the problem with that, kids? Right? Stellaluna is a bat, not a bird. All the babies grew quickly. Ooh, they're soaring. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn how to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. I'm just like them, thought Stellaluna. I can fly too. I mean, yes, they can both fly. That is common. Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stellaluna tried to do the same. Okay. Do you think she'll succeed? How embarrassing! Oh, she cannot do it. She cannot land on that branch well. I will fly all day, Stellaluna told herself. Then no one will see how clumsy I am. Wow. Do you think that's how bats really feel? Like they fly all day because they don't want people to be, they don't want to be embarrassed that they can't land on trees? The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. The sun is setting, warned Flitter. We'd better get home or we'll get lost in the dark, said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The three anxious birds went home without her. Well, we don't want to get Mother mad. All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stellaluna sighed, so she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near. What do you guys think is coming? Hey! A loud voice said. Why are you hanging upside down? Stellaluna opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. I'm not upside down. You are, Stellaluna said. Ah, but you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs, so that means you are upside down. The creature said, I'm a bat. I am hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up. Stellaluna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. Ooh. Clearing that up. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told them her story. You ate bugs? Stuttered one. You slept at night? Gasped another. How very strange, they all murmured. Wait, let me look at this child. A bat pushed through the crowd. An owl attacked you, she asked, sniffing Stellaluna's fur. She whispered, You are Stellaluna. You are my baby. Yay! Another reunited. You escaped the owl, cried Stellaluna. You survived? Yes, said Mother Bat, as she wrapped her wings around Stella. Come with me and I'll show you how to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live. Yay! But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark or we'll crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. And Stellaluna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Wow, her eyes are wide open now. She realizes who she is. Soon the bats found a mango tree, and Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stellaluna as she stuffed herself full. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. Whew. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. Okay, let's go, agreed Pip. They hang by their feet and they fly at night and eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, I feel upside down here. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said excitedly. We will fly at night. Do you think her bird friends will do that, though? Oh. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Ah! Shrieked Flap. They're going to crash, gasped Stellaluna. I must rescue them. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped a branch. Stellaluna hung from the limb under them. Wow. They tried. Or above them, sorry. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark, too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. How can we be so different and so much alike? Mused Flitter. And how can we feel so different and be so much alike? Wondered Pip. I think this is quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna. But we're friends, and that's a fact. We're Stellaluna with her friends, Flap, Flitter, and Chirp. No, I did that wrong. Pip, Flap, and Flitter. And that was Stellaluna. And in the back of this book as well, they have some facts about bats. So I'd say if you guys want to learn more about bats, check out these books because, listen, you can't lose. All right, so we've got 2 more books to go. This one is doubling as a song. There was an old lady who swallowed a bat by Lucille, Colandro, illustrated by Jerry Lee. There was an old lady who swallowed a bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed an owl. My oh my, she swallowed and she started to howl. She swallowed the owl to shh the bat. I don't know why she swallowed the bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed a cat. What do you think? Now she's so fat. Well, she swallowed the cat to chase the owl. She swallowed the owl to shh the bat. She swallowed the, I don't know why, she swallowed the bat. Imagine that. Well, there was an old lady who swallowed a ghost. What do you think? She liked it the most. She swallowed the ghost to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to chase the owl. She swallowed the owl to shh the bat. I don't know why she swallowed the bat. Imagine that. Well, there was an old lady who swallowed a goblin. What? It made her so dizzy she started to spin. Well, she swallowed the goblin to scare the ghost. She swallowed the ghost to scare the cat. To catch the cat, she swallowed the cat to chase the owl. I don't know why. Oh, she swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed the bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed some bones. There were so many, she started to groan. Oh! She swallowed the bones to rattle the goblin. She swallowed the goblin to scare the ghost. She swallowed the ghost to chase the cat. No, yeah, to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to chase the cat. To chase the owl. She swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed the bat. Imagine that. Well, there was an old lady who swallowed a wizard. What? To cast a spell so she could yell. Trick or treat! Well, that was the old lady who swallowed a bat. That was a lot of stuff for her to swallow. Listen, y'all. We're down to our final book, and then I gotta say goodbye. But I'm really glad that you joined me for today's story time. Here we go. Bats at the Beach. Written and illustrated by Brian Lies. Why does Brian lie? Sun slips down and all is still. And soon we can't tell sky from hill. Now from barn and cave and rafter, bats pour out with shrieks of laughter. The rising moon can grow no fatter, as sky lights up with gleeful chatter. Quick, call out! Tell all you reach, the moon is perfect for bats at the beach! Soon we've got our buckets, trowels, banjos, blankets, books, and towels strapped on our backs and under wings. Have we forgotten anything? They bring food? Because it doesn't sound like they brought food. Launching out into the breeze, we sail above the darkened trees, flying fast to wet our feet where land and foamy ocean meet. It's a lot of bats, yo. But they look like they're excited to go to the beach. And it looks like they do have some food because I see a picnic basket right here. At last we hear the deep bass thump as waves on shore crash and bump. Now the shoreline spreads below. We pull in wings and down we go. Prepare for landing. How delicious, oh so sweet, to feel warm sand beneath our feet. Quick, set up, spread blankets on sand. We want to get going when fun is at hand. We hurry down to test the ocean. Don't forget the moontan lotion. What's the first thing we should do? So many games before the night's through. Like playing with the stuff we find, which others must have left behind, burying friends from chin to knee, we're scratchy where no sand should be, making friends from other places with different foods and different faces. Or sailing to terrific heights, taking turns at being kites. Oh, that's nice. Little bats dig their sand caves deep, as old bats lie in the moon asleep. Like, listen, I know how much you guys like being out right now, but we want to go to sleep. There is really no more thrilling ride than surfing on a summer tide or sailing in the wingboat races with salty sea spray in our faces. Hang 10. Now it's munch time. What to eat? Baskets grown with yummy treats. Beetles, ants, and milkweed bugs. Crickets, moths, and pickled slugs. Damselflies or salted skeeters. No room here for picky eaters. So these must not be fruit bats because those fruit bats did not like bugs. Are we right? It's Stellaluna, right? Big mallows toast on slender sticks while cousins do their ocean tricks. And later on, those stomachs hurt, we'll try the snack bar for dessert. Quick, don't miss it. The old bats are singing the bat songs that they learned when they first were winging. Well, we flap our wings and we go and go, go. I don't know. Music rolls on, but no more games as embers pop within the flames. Little ones climb onto leathery lap, determined to rest, but not to nap. Because, it's still night, so this is their daytime. Then east sky purple, sun is coming. Oh, a last few notes of banjo strumming bring our beach night to an end to say farewell to newfound friends. Pack our things up, shake the sand out, give the noisy gulls a handout. Quick, let's go, let's fly away. We've got to get home before it's day. We don't want to get caught in the daylight. Flutter homeward, drained and weary. Small bats doze off, tired and teary. It's time for bed. It is now actually time for bed. Daybirds start to chirp and peep. Now back to crack and crevice creep. We sigh and snuggle close together to dream about the moony weather. That beach experience was really fun for them, huh? Shh. Now sleep. The moon's out of reach. The night was perfect for the bats at the beach. And that, guys, was Bats at the Beach and the end of our story time. Well, thank you so much for joining me for story time today. And before I go, let me show you the books that we read today, in case you want to check them out, which you should. Superbat by Matt Carr. Stella Luna by Janell. There was an old lady who swallowed a bat by Lucille, Colandro, illustrated by Jared Lee. And finally, Bats at the Beach, written and illustrated by Brian Lies. Well, without further ado, everyone, well, I gotta let you go. And thank you so much. You guys enjoy the fun day. And don't forget to check us out at our story times. We have them Tuesdays in person, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and Wednesday evenings at 5:30. We're bringing back Saturday story times in November, and we have a baby lap sit on Thursday mornings at 10. So don't forget to join us. And you guys have an amazing day. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this.